My name is Alicia Rissling. I am a 26-year-old from Edmonton who moved to Calgary 3 years ago to pursue my Olympic dream. Currently, I am the second-ranked female bobsleigh pilot in Canada. Women's bobsleigh is in a two-person sled that has a pilot and a brakeman. Each athlete is the motor that gets the 400-pound sled moving as fast as possible down a 50-meter ramp that leads into the first corner on a track. The pilot jumps in first and controls the steering of the sled, navigating icy slopes at speeds up to 145 kilometers an hour. The brakeman jumps in last, gets low, and stays as still as possible under up to 5 Gs of force until it is time to pull the brakes after the finish line. The goal is to get down the track in the shortest combined time over 2 runs. Races often come down to just hundredths of a second, so the fastest push with the least amount of driving errors are crucial to being successful. The 2014-15 season wrapped up in March, and I had a very successful year. As a pilot, I raced with 6 different brakemen and consistently had some of the fastest start times in the world. I competed primarily on the North America's Cup circuit, where I was able to capture 1 bronze and 3 gold medals out of 8 races, and won the overall points title of the tour. I also got to compete in my first World Cup race. This was the first year in the history of bobsleigh that women were allowed to compete in the bigger and faster 4-man sleds. In the last race of the season, my teammates and I had a very special opportunity to compete as a team of 4 women against teams of all men and mixed genders on the North America's Cup. I became the first woman to ever pilot a 4-person sled with an all-women crew in an internationally sanctioned race. A good bobsleigh athlete is strong, fast, and powerful. Because we can't slide down the tracks in the summer months, the focus is on the physical preparation of getting a faster start time. I spend my off-season training in the weight room, on the sprint track, and in the indoor ice house practicing pushing a sled. I spend 25 to 35 hours a week in training and therapy to get my body into peak physical form. I focus primarily on Olympic weightlifting, sprinting, and other functional movement preparation. Off-season is the only time to make dramatic improvements to the crucial push time, as during season is spent primarily focused on improving my driving skills. Every month of summer training has a targeted goal on how I can get my body to push a bobsleigh faster. If you break it down, from the time I finish this video, I will only have 15 months of physical development to get my body to the highest level possible leading into the season of the Olympic Games. In other words, I am already deep into my Olympic preparation. The road to the Olympics is not an easy one. It requires dedication, drive, and sacrifice. I know it isn't going to be easy. There will be times that I fail, and I will make mistakes, and sometimes those mistakes hurt. But the best thing I can do is learn from these moments, as they will increase my motivation to be better. Adversity in sport is what makes a person the best athlete they can be. I hope you will follow my journey over the next 2.5 years. The support of my family and friends has gotten me to where I am now, but without further support, I will not be able to continue on this path of being the best athlete possible to represent our country at Pyeongchang, South Korea in 2018. Soon you will be seeing more of my face on Saturday mornings on Sportsnet as I transition to the World Cup Tour, and hopefully one day, the largest podium you'll see me on is the Olympic stage, waving the Canadian flag.